pretty much wherever you're going in Beirut at the moment, it's the same scenes of destruction and devastation.
Yeah, huge amount of destruction still for them all to cope with. I mean, the whole of this street, this goes on for streets and streets. They are counting the cost of what this explosion means to their businesses. And, I mean, just one shop owner told me just to replace the front of his shop was going to cost him $50,000. And the construction company wanted $25,000 in cash, which obviously they just don't have access to right now. Whole along of this street, there are businesses which are going to be crippled by this, businesses who are finding it very difficult anyway. And because of this, there is a lot of anger, there is a lot of frustration, there's a lot of demands for action. And of course the international community is stepping in. We're going to see the French President Emmanuel Macron is meant to be here today. He's going to be presumably coming with some form of action plan to try and help Lebanon, because they are really suffering. One of the doctors, well, look at the amount of destruction here, one of the doctors that we were speaking to yesterday at one of Beirut's busiest and biggest hospitals was saying that he really expected a coronavirus spike at the end of this, because they simply had no way of adhering to the social distancing rules. Let's cross over the street, because there's another very badly affected area across. Let's try and see if we can get over. He was expecting another COVID-19 spike. And of course, this is a country that has got a creaking medical infrastructure as it is. So, and right now, all of the hospitals are full. And still, as we were seeing, still injuries are arriving. They might not have, or they might have had immediate attention, and they still need a lot of help. Just to mention that one 4-day-old baby that we featured overnight, who's critically ill in intensive care, has shown signs of improvement. She was very badly hurt and got brain injuries after the explosion happened, and she and her mother were showered with glass while she was breastfeeding. She appears to have made some progress overnight. She's taken in 10 millilitres of milk, and they are still considering whether to carry out brain surgery on her. But certainly this morning the parents were slightly relieved and a little bit more optimistic about her future.